Phosphor Dot fans, Earl at thelogbook.com. We are back in the arcade, back in 1981, in fact. Going to play a round of a Sega game called Astro Blaster. Now, the game originated with Gremlin, which was kind of Sega's partner in the US at the time before Sega itself really had a firm foothold in the American arcade market. And the game was programmed by Gary Shannon and Barbara Michalek, or Michalek, I'm not sure which pronunciation is correct. Gary was mainly known for programming a bunch of early Apple II games. And so far as I've been able to tell, this is his only coin-op credit. And so it's kind of it's an interesting cul-de-sac in his CV. And it talks. But we will find out about that in just a second.
Alert, alert, invader in Sector 1, Player 1 to battle station.
Now, near as I can tell, this game originated the trend of... This is something that was copied from Astro Blaster by a variety of other shooters at the time. The notion that you have to keep an eye on your laser temperature and not just fire willy-nilly. If it had been later in the decade, it would have been milli-vanilli. But the point is, you can't just sit there and hammer the fire button relentlessly, just spraying the screen with ammo until you hit something. And seeing as we recently have covered different ports of Activision's Mega Mania,
Fuel status marginal.
I think it's easy to see that this is where a lot of the play mechanic of Mega Mania came from, simplified for the 2600 and for the other console systems.
Fuel status critical, double points. Out of fuel, play over.
So you sit under the letter, tap the fire button, until your initials are entered. Okay, let me actually read the attract mode. Shoot fireballs for extra fuel. Oh, that's what the warp button does. Okay. Discover how to earn secret bonuses for extra points.
Alert, alert, invader in Sector 1, Player 1 to battle station.
So the fuel is basically, it's a timer. It's just a timer. So there's a bit of a throwback from the 70s where you would have games with timers on them.
Warp activated. 10, 9, fuel status marginal. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Exercise extreme caution. Fuel status critical, double points. Extra fuel. Extra fuel. 2 ships remaining. Extra fuel. Stand by for docking maneuver.
Okay, and I believe this is where you refuel.
Alert, alert, invader in sector 2, player 1 to battle station.
My apologies for forgetting to full screen the thing.
1 ship remaining, exercise extreme caution.
I feel like whoever programmed this had to have looked at
Warp activated. 10.
Moon Cresta. Oh, well, I wasted that.
Ships remaining, play over.
I'm detecting a lot of Moon Cresta DNA here in some of the game mechanics. Specifically, the docking with a mothership to fuel up. That's very, very Moon Cresta.
Alert, alert, invader in sector 1, player 1 to battle station.
I don't think how much you move around the screen really has any bearing on the fuel. The fuel is, it's basically just a timer.
Warp activated. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Exercise extreme caution. Extra fuel. 2 ships remaining. Extra fuel. Extra fuel. 1 ship remaining.
Ow.
Exercise extreme caution.
Extra full, you mean?
Extra fuel. Stand by for docking maneuver.
Yeah, 'cause that's really kind of a very elaborate version
Alert,
of
alert,
it.
invader in sector
Graphically
2,
very
player
elaborate,
1
but
to battle
gameplay-wise very simplified version of the docking mechanic from Moon Cresta, which had been out there for about a year at this point.
Warp activated. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Exercise extreme caution.
And I'm not necessarily saying that, you know, oh, oh, we ripped off Mooncresta. Everyone at this time was trying to milk the slide and shoot genre for whatever they could get out of it and stick to that game mechanic and somehow make it different. And this was definitely one way to do that. So there you go. Astro Blaster. Kind of a cult classic from the arcade. I don't know how. The thing is, this game was everywhere. I remember seeing this machine everywhere. And yet it didn't really catch on in the way that games like Pac-Man and Defender did. And yet it was, at the time, apparently a very affordable machine to get into your arcade or into your storefront location if you had, a grocery store or something that had a couple of arcade cabinets in the front. Because Astro Blaster, I remember seeing everywhere.